one of the toughest things to do. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. Let's see what he can do with the return. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hawaii. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Fresno State's offense is on the field for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Fresno State right back to the line.
Now on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nope.
Turning it on. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Back to pass, it's Dorsey. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Play number 9 on this drive. And back to the air on 2nd down. Hauls it in. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Fresno State working from the red zone. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Let's get a field goal on the opening drive. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Hawaii's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore.
Oh, he's going to go up top. Snags it on the right. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. Looking for space, it's Paul. Makes it past the marker. Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
14, Fresno State, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man. It's Dorsey. Makes the grab on the left. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Bruce. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Motion from the wideout. This time they'll go to the running game. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Fresno State right back to the line. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. the give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Dorsey. Intercepted for the 11th time. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's reeled in, it's Nunez. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal touchdown.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the move, it's Paul. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gets it out fast. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Working that left side now. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw again. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Fellas, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better rivalry than Florida State-Miami. So many classic games over the years, and here's an update from this year's edition. Florida State may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Doak Campbell Stadium every time. The Noles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Pocket breaking down. It's complete on the right side. Got it across the 35 to the 36, but the defense knew that line to defend, and they force a 4th down. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Little. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, they're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
Turning it on. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Warriors.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to SMU.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to throw, it's Dorsey. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. They just keep firing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bruce. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. They'll try it over the left side. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. That's caught. It's Little. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game. And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
And the Rainbow Warriors trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy, his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's best. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Off play action on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it on the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Back to throw, it's Dorsey. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Caught close to the marker, it's Verrier. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And 1st down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Hawaii! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Fresno State right back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Dorsey. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll leave it with him. Finding an escape route. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying to get behind the defense. Finds a spot in the middle. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Wideout trying to get it in. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Deflected near the end zone.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Absolutely perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivalries. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it, I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Paul. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Stanford is just getting tuned up today. This is like watching an MMA fight where you start to question your own morals. Who sanctioned this bout? They're trailing by 27 to SMU. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're working that left side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The give to the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Off the RPO, complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. To the air, it's Dorsey. He uncorks one deep. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got some room to run.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Grab behind the line. It's Nunez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Paul.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Warriors. And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Best. And the returner will be brought down. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like...
There he goes! And it's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. And that one's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him.
And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Fresno State, 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Caught behind the line. It's Bruce. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. To throw, it's Dorsey. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Using his legs, it's Bruce. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. The give to the tailback. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Verrier. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
Good enough for a first down.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Nunez. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rainbow Warriors trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. USC found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done time and time again inside the Coliseum. Fight on, and the men of Troy will do just that. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. The play action fake. Zings it complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. The run to the right. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's good. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Fresno State will have to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Spins away from one. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Trying to bully their way in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll try to pass their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. Oh, he didn't get there. And what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Marches ahead. Not only the 4th and goal stop, but they get him in the backfield at the 4-yard line. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.